Welcome to Vizalyze, a desktop application for preparing, visualizing, analyzing, and reporting measurement data. In this tutorial, we'll start with raw test files and follow a complete workflow through import, charting, analysis, reporting, and saving our work. Vizalyze opens in basic mode, which keeps the interface focused while preserving access to every feature. On the left, the Dataset panel is where files are added, configured, grouped, and selected. The Sessions panel provides access to saved work. Across the top, the workflow bar guides us through load, health, compare, analyze, and report. The center is the visual workspace, where chart canvases and reports appear. On the right, the channel browser lists available signals, while the chart builder creates reusable plot configurations. In basic mode, secondary batch and data commands are organized under the clearly named batch and data menu. This reduces visual density without removing any capability. Vizalyze provides two interface modes. To switch, open Tools, View, and enable Advanced Mode. Advanced Mode exposes frequently used batch and data operations directly on the workflow bar. Here we can see batch plot, split steps, merge timestamp, export file statistics, loaded summary, and batch report. If we return to basic mode, those functions remain available inside batch and data, and they can also be found through the command palette. Basic mode is ideal for a quieter, focused workspace. Advanced mode is useful when faster access to high-volume operations matters. We'll continue in advanced mode so every major control remains visible. Data can be added by opening individual files, scanning a folder, or dragging files and folders directly into the Dataset panel. We'll use Vizalyze synthetic multi-run stack test data. It contains realistic import challenges, including a preamble, a semicolon delimiter, a units row, and channel names that need cleanup. When source files are not immediately analysis-ready, the Advanced Import utility provides a visual configuration workflow. The raw preview shows that this export uses a semicolon rather than a comma. Metadata lines also appear above the real channel header. We select the correct delimiter and identify the row containing the channel names. Preamble extraction preserves fields such as the operator and test identifier as useful metadata. A cleanup rule removes the CH prefix, producing clear names such as temperature, pressure, and power. Unit row detection then associates engineering units with the correct channels. The live preview lets us verify the prepared table before loading it. Related files can be organized into groups and subgroups. Here, the file names identify Run A and Run B, with 3 replicates in each group. Grouping supports appending files as one series, calculating statistics across replicates, and comparing sibling runs. Icons beside each file communicate its current state, such as selected, queued, loading, prepared, plotted, failed, or live. The Files pill summarizes progress across the dataset, while the right-click menu provides quick access to preview, configuration, reload, and grouping actions. Once data is loaded, its columns appear in the channel browser. We can search by name, mark important channels as favorites, and switch between grouped and flat views. Styling controls make it easy to apply consistent colors across multiple charts and reports. The chart builder creates visualizations without requiring code. In visual mode, each card defines an x-axis, one or more Y channels, and a chart type. We'll plot temperature and pressure against time, then run the configuration. Channels can also be dragged directly from the channel browser onto a chart. Adding power this way updates both the canvas and the builder. For automated workflows, script mode exposes the same configuration in a reusable text format. The canvas ribbon contains the everyday chart controls. We can zoom and pan, change chart types, edit titles and axes, control grids and legends, and format individual series. The Inspect tool adds measurement cursors for reading values at 2 positions and calculating their differences. Visible range statistics continuously calculates values such as minimum, average, maximum, peak-to-peak, and standard deviation for the displayed region. A finished chart can be copied directly to the clipboard or exported as an image. The Signal section contains guided engineering analysis tools, including filtering, smoothing, moving RMS, signal math, FFT and power spectral density, spectrograms, rainflow counting, and specialized NVH analysis. Each tool provides parameters and a preview before applying the operation. Results are added as calculated channels, preserving the original data while making the processed signal immediately available throughout Vizalyze. Data health checks selected files for missing values, timestamp problems, outliers, inconsistent units, and other quality concerns. The result combines a clear status with recommended actions, helping us resolve problems before using the data in comparisons or reports. Compare runs evaluates tests or replicates using a consistent alignment. Options include time, resampling, event or step alignment, set point alignment, trend zero, and row index. The result combines overlay plots with statistics and differences between runs. We can export either a compact summary or the fully aligned time series data for use in Excel, Power BI, or another analysis environment. The analysis dashboard organizes statistical work into a guided sequence. Overview summarizes datasets and key indicators. Inspect focuses on quality, descriptive statistics, and configurable limits. Explore reveals relationships and differences between signals or runs. Modeling tools support regression, trend analysis, projections, and target value estimates. Test Guide offers domain-oriented guidance, while Power Mode supports more advanced controlled transformations. Advanced Mode keeps high-volume operations close at hand. Batch Plot Append combines grouped files as a continuous series, while Statistical Batch Plot calculates a mean or another selected statistic across runs. Split-step segments test files, merge timestamp joins external data using time alignment, and export file statistics creates the bulk summary. Pivot or Group By Summary provides Excel-style aggregation, and prepared datasets can be exported to common analytics formats. Report pages live the side chart canvases in the visual workspace. We can begin with a blank page or a reusable template, then drag existing canvas charts directly into the report. Report elements remain editable. We can position and resize plots, add text, tables, images, shapes, and formulas calculated from loaded data. Plot formatting controls legends, axes, labels, grids, and visual style, while undo and redo make layout changes easy to refine. Loaded Summary can build a polished page from current health, compare, and analysis results. Finished reports can be saved natively or exported to PDF, PowerPoint, Word, and page images. A session preserves source references, import settings, charts, analysis state, reports, notes, and workspace layout. Data lineage records how sources and calculated results are connected, supporting repeatability and traceability. Panels can be collapsed, resized, or floated, and Zen mode maximizes space for charts and reports. AXI is the optional assistant for questions about data, channel selection, formulas, and transformations. Control-K opens the command palette where any tool, setting, or guided tour can be found by name. Additional guidance is always available through contextual help, the user guide, and the interactive tutorial. We've taken raw measurement files through preparation, visualization, signal processing, quality checks, comparison, analysis, and reporting. The complete workflow can now be saved and reused with future data. Thank you for watching.